Hello, my angels. Welcome back to Mini Training Day. I'm excited to get back to these, and today we're talking all about how to create kick-ass copy. First off, the key difference between copy and content is that copy is specifically to sell. It's specifically for marketing purposes, whereas content can be a variety of things that you post on your social media. And I think the biggest struggle that I see with people just from the outside is when they create copy, it always has this going out of business flair to it. What I mean by that is it's just sales. All it is this is the thing, buy it. And there's no real value, there's no real connection, there's no real engagement. So it just falls flat and it just kind of looks like a poster board. This is no shade, I'll be honest. This is something that I used to do when I was in the beginning of my career. It was like, hey, I created this thing, go buy it. But that's not engaging, especially on a platform that people aren't automatically ready to buy on. And an announcement post, totally fine. You know, you create a program and you want to show the outline or whatever the case may be. An announcement post is great, but you can't just do one of those. You have to have a series to get people to purchase. What do you do after the announcement post if you want to stay consistent and get people interested in what you have to sell? Well, you're going to want to engage and teach while encouraging your audience to go deeper. Go back to a concept that I created a while back. You can grab from the rule of 3 E's, which is engage, educate, and expertise. Educating your audience is excellent, especially when you're leading them into an educational program. For example, if you are talking about astrology and you give people an overview of sun signs, but yet they want to know their moon and rising, that's the lead-in to your program. Engagement is huge because you want to talk directly to your ideal client that sits in your audience, right? So whoever is the ideal person to purchase your program, you ask the question in your content that leads you to leads. That way, whoever's responding is a great candidate for who you want to fill the program with, and you have direct access to them, and you're helping them. And then finally, your expertise or your authority really just comes from your life and the value that you've gained through whatever you're creating the program on. So by showing how your life has improved, you're basically showing what's possible for your client. Whenever you're creating copy, don't ditch the sale. Don't just say, okay, buy this thing, buy. You want to incentivize and you want to allow people to feel excited about it. The biggest thing when you're creating copy and when you are creating sales posts is to always lead with value. Your content should always be valuable. Even the people that can't afford your program or just like your content in general, they should all be able to gain something from it. And if this training is helpful and resonates with you, I have something really awesome that I've never done before that is available for pre-order right now. I've created a PDF cheat sheet full comprehensive launching guide that is only $22. I've never done an offer this low before, but I don't know. I feel like my secrets just need to be out there. I feel like I've grown in my coaching so much that the value of one-on-one work really blossoms in the direct contact. So information is just something that I'm kind of willy-nilly just giving out generously. So if you're interested, I called it Passion Alchemy, where you transmute your ideas into a full-fledged launch, and it takes you from the prerequisite stage all the way through every single little piece of your launch. This is the exact method that I used to get my almost $30,000 launch this month. I have used this through the course of my business, and it has helped me go from $200 courses to in the upwards of $1,000 courses. This guide can also be helpful for people that have products because building up hype, going through the launch phases, showing up content, it all has the same vibe and the same energy. And if you can gauge your audience in a smart and strategic way, it'll help you. I have to send these out manually because of my back-end system. So if you want to pre-order your copy, swipe up here and put your email in the notes, and I'll be able to send your copy in 24 to 48 hours. There's also a free offer with direct access to me at the very end of your guide, so I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get in on this very quickly. And I'm only making it available for this week because honestly, it's kind of a headache to do this all manually, so I can only energetically do this week. So that's it, then it's off the table. So if you want yours, swipe up. And if you don't have PayPal, just DM me for other options.